Famous psychologist Carl Jung once said, "The fool is the precursor to the savior." What this means is, when starting any endeavor, you must be a fool before you can be a master at it, before you can truly be an expert. So that is what it means in a literal sense. You are going to be inexperienced before you gain experience. But to me, and why I'm making this video, is mistakes. We all make them in life, you know? There's nobody that's perfect. Even Jesus Christ wasn't perfect. And even if he was perfect, they still nailed him to the cross. So we're all going to make mistakes in life. That's just a part of life. And we tend to learn from them. We might learn from our own. We might learn from the mistakes of others. We, in general, just learn from mistakes. But one thing that's often overlooked is, how hard are we on ourselves after making that mistake? Do we spend years and years of just regret and guilt over one stupid, silly little mistake? Or do we learn? Do we grow? Do we progress? And do we allow those feelings to, yes, run their course, but not to overstay? You know, do we evict them when they don't pay the rent? That's the real question. And that's what we have to do. To be a fool is nothing bad in itself. It's the base state of most people. Actually, it's the base state of everyone, not most people. Everybody's born a baby that must be taught the ways of the world. Nobody's born an exceptionally wise human being. They must learn from experience. So being hard on yourself for a mistake is actually very counterintuitive. Very, very counterintuitive. Because once you're hard on yourself, you're no longer in the realm of growth and the pursuit of growth. You are now in the realm of putting yourself down. You're limiting yourself. Oh, I feel bad because this happened. Oh, shit, I shouldn't have done this 5 years ago. You know, you're keeping yourself down in the realm of that emotion rather than being in the realm of progress and progressing your life and achieving what you want in life. Now, this isn't to say that you, at 3 a.m. when you can barely fall asleep, that these things on your mind, that they shouldn't be there. Because, yeah, that happens to everybody. But what I'm saying is, if you ruminate throughout your day over decisions that you've made, or you allow it to interfere in your daily life, that's where you need to reassess yourself. And this video is the one for you. This is the wake-up slap that you need to know that the guilt, the regret, all the shame, the emotions, anything that you feel towards something that you did or said when you were a fool, it's okay. That emotion that you have buried deep inside of you has another purpose. And the purpose is not for you to just sit there and ruminate. The purpose of that is for you to truly understand why you did something. So why is it that you regret what you did? Why is it that you did what you did? Why is it that what you did is having such a long-lasting effect? What led up to you doing that? You know, there's all these different questions that the emotion is there to drive you in order to answer those questions and think about those questions and truly ponder them. The emotion isn't there for you to just be like, oh, I'm sad. The emotion is there for you to be like, oh, I'm sad. Oh, shit. Blue jay just flew by. It's a beautiful bird. But yeah, the emotion is there for you to truly sit there and process the magnitude of your actions and how you can prevent this in the future. This coffee tastes terrible, and it's cold. But yeah, use those emotions in order to become a savior. See, oftentimes we can fix a problem and just never have that problem ever come up again, but also never bring up that wisdom to anybody else. Now, yes, you can say that you know, you are not entitled to, or other people aren't entitled to what you've gone through. And yes, you may have gone through blood, sweat, and tears to be able to fix your problem, or to be able to emotionally heal or something. But that wisdom that you've now received is your gift to give to the world. It is not something that you hold on to for yourself and just be greedy and gatekeep. It is something for you to give to the world. Anything you can give to the world and make a positive influence is something that's worth doing. So if you sit there and you clearly see somebody going through something very similar, and you have the knowledge to impart upon them, and you choose not to because you're like, oh yeah, nobody helped me, so I had to go through it, you're doing the exact same thing that someone did thousands upon thousands of years ago. And that's the reason why we're in this cycle to begin with. Because if thousands of years ago someone was telling a person who made mistakes, like a person in power or something, just an educator, someone who's imparting wisdom, someone who's looked upon. So if someone had told that person what I am telling you right now, the course of history could have been changed, or would have been changed, because we would have been able to deal with our guilt much earlier. This reaction that we have towards actions that we've gone through in the past, or that we've done in the past, we would have been better equipped to deal with that had somebody been in the ear of somebody in the past. You know, a lot of the problems that we face as humans are basically something that somebody faced a long time ago and never really dealt with. So then the tools to actually get out of the said problem were never really developed because someone just kept ignoring them. So then you had a cycle of a whole bunch of people for thousands of years and generations just coping basically, and not developing proper techniques like stress relief or meditation and all these different things. So it is on us, if we truly care about humanity, which you should, if you truly care about your fellow brothers, it is on you to, obviously you get that guilt because there's nobody who's going to go through life and never make a mistake. So you gain the guilt, and then you find a way to deal with it, or you look at the pre-existing ways. So what I'm saying is you channel it 100%. And by channeling, I mean you channel the raw emotion into the charged questions that you'd have to ask yourself. So again, why did I do what I did? What was I lacking? What made me say this? You have to ask yourself the right questions, and eventually you'll get down to the answers. And the savior part is, like I just explained, you impart that wisdom onto the rest of humanity. Even if it only helps one person, that's enough. You know, not everybody here on this planet is here to help 10,000 million people. You know, if you can just help one person in your life, it's more than enough. It's better than what a majority of people are doing. So let's be real about that. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this video. It was just like a lightning rod of inspiration that made me make this video. And I hope the audio is okay, because this wind has been going crazy this entire video. So if I just yapped for like 9 minutes for nothing, then so be it. That's what God wills, am I right? Mashallah, inshallah. All right, deuces.